Hello, all you sexy people out there on the internet. Welcome back to The Division. It's going to be part 2 and moving forward with the game. Just equipped the M4. I actually got some stuff. I got a new mask. It's the same shit actually. It does the same thing. But I got the M4 and I can mod it a little bit. So let's see what can be done here. Can put an optic on it. We'll do that. That's nice. I like that. And actually, I believe you can actually zoom in a sense with it too. So that's good. Got a brand new police M4. This is feeling a lot like the beta now. Only difference is I got an optic on it first thing. But now we're going to Manhattan. Let's get out there. Yeah, this all looks very familiar. I had to hurry up and record this next part. I couldn't stay away from this game too long. It's way too much fun. It's way too much fun. It is one of the best games I've played on the Xbox One or on this generation period, and I can see myself having a lot of fun with it.
Over there. There's a bar behind that building. Best whiskey sours in Manhattan. If we take this city back, I'll buy you a drink. Sorry. I mean, when we take it back. Here it comes. The rest of us should be in this chopper. Can't believe it's finally happening. Do this!
Welcome, Agent.
Ah! It's finally happening. Nice work back there. Here it comes. Do this. That's the whiskey sours in Manhattan. Come on back. I need you. Sir. You're more okay than me. Shit. That explosion took out the commander. We have a job to do. We're still gonna do it. It's just...
Landing in 1 minute. Should be able to see it coming up on my right.
Found out a little more about the first wave. They're all either dead or MIA. So this is up to us. That's why we need to get it together, right now.
JTF 6-8 to tower, visual Hudson. Yeah, 2 division agents on board. The explosion was their right in. Okay, clear to land. JTF 6-8.
Usually you need some time to know if you can count on someone. Well, we're out of time. I bet on you. It has to be. I hope to God I'm right.
Welcome to Hudson Piers! I'm not sure what you're looking to get out of this. Everything behind this gate is a goddamn war zone.
So who's in command here?
Captain Benitez was in charge. He was leading ops in the post office, but we lost contact when he left base this morning. If he's still radio silent by tomorrow, there's talk of pulling out.
No one's pulling out. We're taking this city back. Get whatever gear you need. I'll catch up with you.
Good luck out there. You'll need it.
Now this is where the beta starts. Now I got the whole story pretty much. I was kind of confused with the whole, you know, credits and that loading screen, but now it all makes sense to me. We were actually just getting to Manhattan. I actually just remember during this cutscene we were in Brooklyn the entire time. I might have gotten that mixed up in the introduction video, but it's whatever. Hopefully nobody points that out. Yeah, nah, I pretty much know where, you know, everything takes place up to a certain point. I know we have to go establish another base of operations, and I actually know a mission that I replayed with some friends off, you know, recording, and I know that I'm going to be playing that with a friend soon too. I actually just talked to one of my friends, and he'll be helping me with that. Me and him will probably be proceeding with the story together. But the Xbox one, I don't know if I'll be able to necessarily get like his voice into the video, but we'll definitely be playing together at some point. Because there are some missions coming up pretty soon that are a little bit strenuous, and I don't feel like getting angry, and I would like to just cruise through the game accordingly. I'm going to wait for him to get to where I'm at, though. But enough talk about that. Let's get into Manhattan. See, this is basically like the social hub. This is where, you know, all the players and everything's at. I think once my friends get to this point, that's when I'll be able to, like, fully play with them. But I know I'm pretty soon going to have a base coming up, and that's when I should be able to get my national gear set and all that good shit. And we're pretty much surrounded by the dark. So I'm actually going to take a look at the map and see if anything's different from what the beta had to offer. Yeah, that is way different, because a lot of this was already locked off in the beta, but as you can see, there's certain parts over here that you need to be like a level 13 or 15 to even get to. What's this? Oh, that's a safe house. So yeah, they opened up a lot of the map. That's gonna be fun. Now here it is, beautiful Manhattan. Maybe not me, but I know someone actually recognized like this part particularly in real life compared to this game. So idealistic what they did with it. I think this is probably gonna be like, I don't know if they're gonna make sequels to this game, but if they did, it would sell very fucking well. It would sell very good. This game had 6.4 million people playing the beta, so I can only tell you that people will be playing the sequel and enjoy the shit out of this game. And I wonder what the sales are. I mean, you know, it's only day one since the game's been out, but still, fucking hell. See, now we gotta establish our base of operations. See, like now in this part of the game, there could be some petty stuff going on. Like you may have to help out some soldiers secure an area or some shit like that. Or, you know, for example, you might get like a random mission or something along the way. That's what I like about this game. I like games that give you options. I like games that have a variety of different things that can happen. And you can basically just interact with the world around you accordingly the way you want to. It's not forcing you to do anything. And as you can see, it's nice and bright at night. I like this game better at night because you can see the nice shit like this. I feel like the city really pops out and this game's atmosphere is more, it's more lucid. You can see it a lot better. I just want to hurry up and get to the virus research. What the hell?
Looks semi-edible.
I don't want to do that. Never mind. Can I cancel that? Or am I going to have to? What the hell? See what I mean? These guys just lit up red for no reason. That's like what I meant by that. It could just be shit like this that occurs. Little did I know I got an M4.
Come on.
Come on, stick your head out, bro. I did not mean to pull that out, but I did anyway. There we go. Just throw it away just like that. Oh, I got a secondary weapon slot, which is actually good because now I can equip my MP5. I have a burst fire. I don't want to put that one though. I want to put this one. The burst fire was my bread and butter back in the beta, though. I will say that. That was what I used because of that recoil and shit. Kind of made up for that. Alright, I am not going to that, so we're going to cancel that one. We're going back to the base of operations.
We know that the base of operations is under siege from whatever criminals have taken over Madison Square Garden. We don't have numbers and they don't seem to have a leader, but the JTF is stretched thin. This has to be our first priority, Agent. Get our base back, and we'll go from there.
You right, you right. We're gonna go handle that.
You got no reason to get him up.
Alert. Intercepting JTF radio traffic.
Taking small arms fire! Small arms fire! Who's have us in their sight? JTF hearing this?
So for a lot of players, this was like the first bit of action that they got in this game.
Tracking signal. Analysis complete.
But I think they were actually like level 5, so I can't remember, to be honest. And I remember I was really rusty. I was a noob way back when.
Hostile forces approaching.
Now I'm a fucking beast. But that's only good for like 1 or 2 missions past this point, because like I said, there is going to be some missions ahead. I remember the mission that I had trouble with in the beta, and I know there's probably going to be some more difficult ones after that. I remember when I played that again with, you know, Devil's Owner and B1 Perplex, you know, shout outs to them, best teammates I had. We plowed through that. We plowed through that with precision and speed,
Dispatch,
like SWAT team. That's what I like to replicate in the series if I can, especially when it gets too hard.
Whoever you are, we're under an all-out assault. I'm not sure how much help you... screw it. We'll take anything you can give us. How are you on my comms?
We've got your back. Just try not to shoot at anyone who's trying to help you. Over.
So here we are, we're coming up on the base of operations right now. Gonna clear out the enemies though real fast.
JTF radio channels.
Unit 43, be advised, you have incoming division agents as backup to your location.
Got some loot over there that I am definitely interested in getting as soon as I get a chance.
We need support on the stairs.
I wish, yeah, do I have another ballistic shield? If I do, I'm gonna use it. No, I do not. I wish I had it now. Kinda wasted it before. Yeah, this needs a foregrip as soon as possible. I mean, I don't plan on using it forever. The one gun I really want to try and get in this game, it was in the beta and I was sad that I couldn't get it, is the MP7. That's something I definitely want to try out. So if they're in yellow, they are veterans. I don't know what they are if it's purple, because there are some, you know, guys with purple health, but veterans I think are a lot stronger, because purple guys, they died almost as fast as regular guys. So kind of shooting the veterans like the baddest of the bad, besides like the main boss heads. I think I just picked up a foregrip. If I did, I'm gonna put it on my M4 just because it's what I'll probably be using for the longest. I like to burst the M4 because, as you can see, it has a lot of kick. I think there's a guy behind me. Alright, no, there's not. I thought there was. Melee him.
Dispatch, situation outside is now under control. My official report, the division saved our sorry asses.
Thanks for the report, Bravo Squad. Stay alert out there and keep it frosty. I'm glad you made it.
Now let's rebuild our base. Go on in and have a look around. I finally got some transportation, so I'm inbound. Let's do this.
Yeah, as soon as I get to do that. Alright, that is not the type of grip I want, so I'm actually going to scratch that off the list. Got some new armor pads. Yep, that's what I like right there. This is about that part in the game where you start taking a lot of good shit. And there are some good vendors with a lot of stuff. Now, this part I never really understand. Why in the hell do you have to walk in and out of the safe zone?
Air ventilation and purification systems online. Contamination levels lowered.
Just doesn't make any sense to me. But I'm happy to be here.
Agent, we need our base up and running, and we need to show the people of New York they're getting their city back. Our base of operations has potential, but right now it's a piece of shit and we've got no one to staff it. To get this place where it needs to be, we need people who know what they're doing. Like doctors. There's a virologist running a field hospital over at Madison Square Garden, but the whole area's gone to shit. With her, we can get our medical facilities online. Without her... The JTF commander, Benitez, is out in the field and he's gone offline. Bring him back. We need him to set up a functional security wing, and it'll do a hell of a lot for morale.
We've also got to restore basic services. We need power and the intel the grid can give us. They had a guy working on that, but it sounds like he ran into trouble patching us in. Without him, it's lights out. Isaac can map itself to each of the wings in the base and sync their progress so we can have a bigger picture of what's happening here. And the more stable this base is, the better shape the city will be in.
So I forgot to mention, I was contemplating whether or not I was gonna actually like restart this whole thing because I did this in the beta, but
Check these babies out.
I figured I might as well, just because it's on a new console and I'd have to create a new character. And I don't know for sure, but I remember in the beta certain areas this were locked off.
The medical wing is a wreck
And I
right
feel
now.
like, I don't know
Once
for
we get
sure,
that
I'm just
virologist
guessing,
over here,
but I feel like
we
the
can
premise
build
of
up
this
a staff,
game
investigate
is
the
gonna
origin
be
of the
to
virus,
restore
and start
all these
getting more
different
supplies.
sectors till we
For
have like a
civilians,
full-on
but for us as well.
badass base. If that's true, that's gonna take quite a bit of time, because, you know, there's things that you're gonna need, there's people that you're gonna probably have to get, but I actually like the concept of that.
The security wing needs some love, and Captain Benitez. The JTF love the guy. He can mobilize them and help us get the intel and firepower we need to get all these hostiles off the streets. The tech wing has obviously seen better days, but if you can get Rhodes back here, he's apparently got a lot of tricks up his sleeve. Former PMC, I think. Knows more than you think he does. I suspect he'll be very useful.
Alright, so this is the base. I would like to know where the hell I'm supposed to see where all my gear is at.
This is an emergency.
Don't know how to get it. I'll figure it out sooner or later.
Offenders against base of operations.
This is the gear vendor. It's where you can get a lot of good stuff. I actually have a lot of money. I'm not gonna buy anything right now. There's no point.
Get a load of this selection.
Could get a laser. Get an ACOG scope. See, these are things that I did buy in the beta just because I might get the ACOG scope, or I might get the grip.
Freezing my butt off.
I'm gonna go with the grip. This is probably not a good investment, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Remember, all sales.
And that's going right on the M4. At least for the time being. Like when I get the P416, that's when I'm gonna swap out. Why does this thing look like that? That is not something I in any way condone. I do not like the way it looks. If I had known it looks like that, I would not have bought it.
Hey, bad news. I'm not gonna be able to get out there. Not with my goddamn leg like this. I'll do what I can from here, but it's not the same. You have no idea how much I wanted to be in the field. I trained for a scenario like this my entire life, but it's worse than anything we could have imagined. You know how they won't let you get too close to anyone, so it won't mess you up when you're finally activated? Well, I did that, and it didn't fucking work. I'm attached. These are my people. This is my city. We're taking it back. Oh.
Look, you need to...
Yeah, okay. Okay. They're counting on us. Let's not let them down.
Gain a foothold. Alright. Well, with or without the gear, just gonna restock and go out there and get the next mission out the way. And also, I want to say I appreciate all the support. And I would like for you to subscribe if you haven't already. I need to get into the habit of saying that. I never really have been one to say that, but I feel like I need to. Matchmaking. Invite other agents to your group by walking up to them pressing right stick. You can invite or join your friends from the group management menu. You can use matchmaking to find a group for matchmaking citations. Yeah, I'm not gonna need to do all that because I will have... I didn't even know you could do random groups, but yeah, like I said, pretty soon I'll have my friend playing with me, and he'll be all the help I need. But I'm gonna wait for him to get it to a certain point so me and he can progress through together. Alright, this is where the first mission takes place.
We've got a lot of
I'm not gonna make the same mistake I made in the bid. I walked up to that shit and took a hell of damage. Shit blew up in my face.
We'll hold here to cover your back. Then we'll escort the medical personnel when you retrieve them.
Alright, well at least I have a grip on the M4. That's gonna help a bit. A lot more stable. Or stability, excuse me.
He's hiding right there. Someone.
Get those nice little headshots.
No bullshit. You are one dead.
Come on, pop your head up. not mean to swap out to the second. I mean my sidearm like that. It just happened that way. I was doing it so much before in the first video, but I mean to just swap out to my secondary. What the hell were you doing?
If you patch me into the security system, I might be able to find Candle's location.
Alright, let's do what the Feyla wishes. I hope she doesn't die. I really hope she doesn't. Like, at any point in this game. Because she seems like the character that can be expendable.
Patched in. Let's see what I can find. Can you see the CCTV feed? Looks like Candle and her staff are being forced to treat their wounded. That's the only reason they're still alive.
You know what would be funny is if I just took, like, the beta footage.
It looks like they've got people upstairs.
And just combined it with this part
restaurant.
with, like, the video. We'd just see two different characters on two
There's
different
a lot of
consoles
these
right
guys,
there if I did
but
that.
if you use cover, you should be able to pick them off without making yourself a target.
And there is suppressors in this game. I remember I was wondering that for a while. Parts like this, I guess suppressors help if you miss like a shot or fire by accident, but I mean, it's not gonna really be too much of a factor in my eyes. As all of you that watch my videos should know, I shoot first, ask questions later. I put stealth secondary before anything. I prefer a gun-in approach. Although, you know, I like games that do give you the option of stealth. Because sometimes, in a survival situation, you may not have what you need to get past it with guns and blazing like that, so it might be just smarter to take a break and regroup. Finally!
Candle and her staff are still upstairs, stashed in the kitchen at Kobe's.
So it seems like history is repeating itself, because I told you I had trouble at this part. I actually had to slap out a foregrip on the naval MP5 just because I needed that extra firepower and less of that kick that was getting in the way so much.
Word is that they've really trashed the place. It would have broken my dad's heart to see it go to hell like this. We used to watch games there together.
I don't think in the beta I had this much trouble at that part specifically.
I think it's better my folks didn't live to see any of this. But then I think about all the people doing their best to keep going. That's who we do this for, Agent. Go get him.
Alright, now we gotta get Dr. Kendall. I think she's the chief virologist, and she's like the best
To
hope
get
at
to
all
Kobe's,
this
you'll have to
solving
pass by
and the
some
vaccine and
contaminated
shit.
Areas. There used to be plenty
Just
of
going
sick
off that
people
basic
being
knowledge I
treated
got from the beta.
before they got shot. So be careful.
And now this part is where I believe I suffered my first death. I could be wrong. Someone remind me in the chat if you watched the beta and I did die sooner than this. Alright, so I'll probably do some cutting around at this part just because, not because I'm dying per se, but because I already played this shit. And I'm pretty sure most of you that subscribe already saw it, so I don't deem it necessary really to show it all over again. And because it's taking me longer than I remember. Alright, now this part was a bit tricky. I think they come from two different angles. They come from that way, then they actually come from behind, so you want to have a neutral cover. I want to grab any health if they have it too, because I don't feel like dying again.
Hostiles detected.
Like I said, you want to stay looking at your mini-map and have a neutral cover. Like, cover from both sides if you can get it. Throw a grenade right there. That's going to get that guy in. He's done. Alright, so I still have a ballistic shield. Luckily, when you die, you get grenades and you get a new ballistic shield and some health. Overall, the game treats you right after you die. They give you a leg up. Look how much damage, man. This is why I enjoyed playing with friends, because I don't have to deal with this shit like non-stop by myself. And now they're gonna come from this way.
Taking heavy fire from the roof. They can't move until you get up there and take down that gunner.
Oh, never mind. That's all of them.
We're pinned down. There's no way we'll make it across alive unless someone can get up there and take out the big gun.
There's some noticeable differences
All
from
yours,
the
Agent.
beta build to this full version. I took a few things out because I do significantly remember dudes coming from a certain angle. Alright, this part, I don't think I had that much trouble with it, but I mean, we'll see. Because things are, like I said, going really differently than when I did the first time. So now we gotta go up there to the roof, take out a few more guys, and then take out the head honcho. Just like the last mission, you gotta deal with the boss. And the next mission, I remember too. The next mission, I will be playing with a friend. I just remembered what the next mission is. And that shit will be rather difficult.
Alpha Escort, we have an agent on the roof. Has Candle made it to your position?
Affirmative. She and her staff just arrived. As soon as the hostiles on the roof are gone, we'll get her across safely.
Alright, so what I did was I just picked these guys off. I mean, I kind of have a leg up this time because I have, you know, foregrip and a hollow sight. I did not have that the first time. I had just iron sights and a basic police M4. trying to avoid taking damage at all costs. And cover does deteriorate in this game, by the way. Certain pieces of cover will deteriorate. Cover does not last forever, so choose your cover wisely. That guy just got blown the fuck up, and then that's the main guy over there. I wish I had a sniper rifle at this point. Oh my goodness, where the hell? There's another guy. And it looks like there's some more coming from all the way over there. But luckily we have a foregrip, and I can just burst fire my way to victory. He has like a fucking Gatling gun, but I will say this. I noticed one thing in the beta. I think smart players would have noticed this. Let that guy shoot you. Same thing on the next mission with the main boss, and I'll probably say it again. There's one consistency that I noticed. As you can see, they will shoot you non-stop, and then they have to reload. There's a period in time where they will reload, and that's your chance to strike. That's when you pop them full lead. So I'm gonna let him keep shooting me, right? I don't want to let these guys get too close, though. That's my only worry. I don't want them getting too close. So they will get taken out as fast as I can get them out. And I'm actually gonna choose a better piece of cover. Like I said, cover will go fast depending on who's shooting at you and what they're shooting at you with. Alright, I'm gonna throw a grenade out there real quick. That wasn't a grenade, that was a stun, but I'll take it. Gives me a chance to reload, and I can take him out real fast. Whoa, that was close. So now we just let him keep shooting. We're gonna wait. Perfect, he's exposing his head. That's the last thing he should have done. Now he's reloading, see? And then he's done. Now we wait, be patient, maintain composure. We're suppressed right now, but then once he stops, I'm gonna blast him again. I'm actually gonna see if I get him close. I'm gonna do something really risque.
Alright, I got this.
I don't feel like having to wait too long. He's kind of at a certain angle that it's hard to hit him at. Whoa, that was close. That could have been punishable by death, what I just did right there. Here he comes. Don't bother blind firing, because you're not really going to hit much, and you may take some damage in the process. I'm talking like a professional trainer in how to play the Division. I just went from a commentator to like a trainer. Oh my goodness, that was a close. See what I mean? Don't blind fire. That could have ended really badly. And I'm not even gonna use my ballistic ship because I tear that shit to pieces real fast. Come on, stay out in the open, you son of a bitch, so I can land some good shots on you. There we go. Oh shit. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Gotta push him back that one way or another. I can restock, that's good. Please tell me I have a grenade. I don't have any grenades. I wish I did. Alright, so I gotta remember to pull away a little bit faster. That should be game, baby.
Got the medics safely across. Candle and all staff accounted for. No casualties.
The smarter player always wins.
Wish I could have had your back out there, but I think we make a hell of a team anyway. When you get back to the base, we'll talk to Candle, and we'll see what she can do for us.
I like how it has like a little theme that plays in the background, just like at the end of any strike in Destiny. Wonderful. And that was actually like a no respawn zone, just like in Destiny. I'll keep on referring other games as long as I'm reminded of them. I mean, I think after the next video, probably I won't be, talking about the Division beta too much because this could be uncharted territories. I'll be going through with a friend, going through the darkness, shedding some light on this city. Let's get out of here, go unlock the medical wing, go talk to Candle. It's kind of funny. That's her base of operations, and this big battle just happened literally right by our sanctuary. That's the part I don't really get, but it's whatever. You'd think that they would send more than one division agent. Maybe they're just supposed to be that highly trained and can handle these situations. And now we gotta walk back in, as always. We're gonna have to walk back out. It's gonna be fun. I can see that getting really annoying later on in the game, especially like when I've been playing it for a while. I can see that really irritating the shit out of me.
Well, look who it is. Thanks for getting me out of the garden. I've been in some hostile work environments before, but Jesus. Of course, it's not like this place is gonna win any prizes either. Antique equipment, 0 staff, patients lining up out the door. This isn't gonna cut it.
We're doing the best we can, Dr. Candle. Any suggestions you might have, I'm happy to listen.
I know. Beggars, choosers, all that crap. What matters is beating this thing, but I can't do that without knowing more about it.
And here's a good place to start. Sarah is pretty sure Dr. Gordon Amherst had something to do with the outbreak.
God. That asshole. Saw him present a paper at Columbia once. He nearly started a riot. He's part of this. I need to talk to him. Anything of his you can find. Notebooks, laptops, close personal friends, I need that too. And we need to talk about live samples and antibodies. You're gonna be busy.
And you'll be?
Fixing this. Saving lives. Now if you'll excuse me, I'll get started.
Mission complete. Almost gonna be a level 6 pretty soon. Well, that's it for the second video, guys. Gotta go edit out these videos for you. Probably gonna crank it out midday tomorrow, I want to say. But when we come back, I should have solved the problem about how to get like the National Guard set, get all that exclusive gear, and we won't be alone. We'll be teaming up with some other division agents and plowing through this game with, like I said, accuracy, precision, and speed. So as always, subscribe if you haven't already. Drop a like, a comment if you enjoyed the video. Stay classy, and I'll see you on the next one.